I just came out here today to check the cattle, the fences, and the area on top where I sprayed about 8 days ago. And it's right before I just parked here to get a view. And cattle were over there, but I guess they heard my truck, and I guess they weren't sure what's going on. They all ran. They all ran out to here till they saw who it was. And then I guess they're pretty cautious. But anyway, I'm here at the big pasture. Oh, today is what is today? Wednesday, August 14? Yeah, August 14, 2024. Yeah, I don't know what. I guess I must have spooked the cattle because they all come running from their water hole over there, and they ran out where they could see me. Once they saw my truck, they knew who it was. So they're pretty cautious when something they don't know. But anyway, here's the fence that I put together, put back up a while back. Took me about 5 weeks from July 16th to just last week. Yeah, about a week ago I got this done. Anyway, and I sprayed the fences last week about about 8 days ago, and everything's looking good. The spray's working. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to drive to the top now. I'll be checking the fences to make sure they're working, and I'll be looking at the weeds I sprayed up on top. So let's get in there and check it out. I just had to get a photo of this first. Yeah. Once they saw my truck, they were okay. Yeah, they just didn't know. I guess they couldn't see me, so they just decided to run away. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going to head in now. Well, the cattle appear to be content and happy out here eating the grass, grazing the grass, and I didn't do nothing today. I didn't do nothing yesterday. I forget what day I picked up the grass. I can't remember. Doing a few days ago, a couple of days ago. I think it was Monday. Maybe it was Monday. Yeah, but I didn't do nothing yesterday except go shop and spend a lot of money on groceries and stuff. But everybody's looking good. Let me get a closer look. Huh, look, they all came up to see what I was doing. Hi guys, how's your flies? Hey, got a few. Got a lot of horn flies. Yeah, I got to recharge that oiler. Well, I ain't gonna do it today. I'll get my hands oily. I'll work on that tomorrow maybe. I still got some grass to pick up too. Yeah, I need to start working on that. But it rained. It wasn't yesterday. It rained Monday, so just a real lightly. It hardly registered in my bucket. And I bought a rain gauge, so. Oh, look at the starlings. Yeah, they're starting to flock together already this time of year. Yeah, Bully, you're getting more flies, I see. But it's not too hot, so. Hey, look at those blackbirds. Blackbirds, starlings, whatever you want to call them. They're starting to group together now. Probably all the babies that were born this year. Yeah. Okay. Well, they got grass to eat. These guys got grass to eat. So everything's looking good. I like you. I like you. Reminds me of the Italian whites that part of your genetics are from. I can't tell if you got that more of a Chianina look. Of course, you got some Romanola in you, and you got some Piedmontese, so. And Marchigiana. Ah, look who's come up. Who just showed up? The Highlanders way over there. They still like to hang out on their own. They, they hang out separately, but they 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 join the party here every once in a while. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to wait for them. Bully. Hope everybody's content. Yeah. I got to do something about that post. I keep rubbing on it. They're driving it in deeper and deeper. Pretty soon it'll be down to that concrete block event someday. Yeah, I need a wooden post there instead. Wood they don't bother so much. Yeah. The problem is they get on top of it. They get on top of that post, scratching their neck and their head, and then they keep pushing down, pushing down. Oh, here's a good heifer. Hopefully she's bred this year and she's gonna have a calf next year. I like her. I like her dark red. I like the red one. I like all these. The white one, that's a heifer, 2-year-old heifer. She's a little bit too young for me to be bred. I go by their size, not so much their age. And that was a heifer this spring, and she had a calf. That's her. I think that's her calf right there, or maybe the other one. I can't remember. I can't tell them apart anymore. Although that one's turning more of a whitish gray. I think that's her calf. I think that's her calf. Yeah, the one that's more brown. Yeah, that one there is from this cow. And all her calves before, that one there and that white one over there, they all turned white or whitish. I think he's turning a lighter color too, see? And he's got more muscle. He's got more muscle definition than that one does. But that's the first calf heifer. That's the first calf from a heifer. And he's a third calf from this cow. So, and that's a fifth calf from this cow. Yeah, that's a bull calf. That's her first bull calf, but it's the fifth calf that she had. And her other calves are first, second, third, and the fourth one over there. I haven't decided what to do with her yet, either sell her or eat her or keep her for to be bred. I don't know. We'll see. She's the number 4th one there. But, yeah. Anyway, that's enough down here. I got to go check fences, and I'm no hurry. I don't really have much to do today. Just hanging out with the cattle. Yeah. Cattle just came down for a drink and a soak. Yeah, but I got to charge that order one of these days because I can see the bulls got more flies. And some have more flies than others, but they're not so bad. They're not too bad. So, all right, I'm gonna go up to the top. I'm gonna check this fence down here. Then I'll go drive up to the top of the pasture road and check both fences on either side of the gate. Okay, here comes the cattle, Highland cattle. Yeah. Yeah, the Highlanders are coming. I don't know if they think I'm going to give them some corn or what. I'm not sure. But I'm not going to feed them corn. Now with all this grass, I guess I just got lonely. Well, that's enough down here. Let me get what I came out here to do. Let me get that done first. Right now it's around 3:20 p.m. and the fence is working good here. So I'm going to head to the top and check those 2 fences, the south fence and the north fence, and we'll see. And then I'll check the weeds that I sprayed last week. See how they got killed, or how much is dying. Well, there's the Highlanders with the bull. Maybe that's why they came down here to be with the bully. All right, I'm going to head to the top now. Well, since I'm here, I decided to go ahead and I had a bunch of logs piled there and stuff that came from the flood, but I was going to leave them there, but I couldn't drive through there with that stuff piled there. So I pulled it all over, stacked it up over here, and I'm going to burn it. I should have burned it the other day, but I forgot. I forgot that I even had it there, so I'm going to burn it now. Okay, I got a little bit gasoline left over, so I'm going to use it. Well, the gasoline lit on fire real good, but there's not much. There's not much other brush. It's just a bunch of logs. So after the gas burns off, I don't know if it's going to burn. If it don't burn, I can always try again later. I should have poured the gas underneath. That's what I should have done. Live and learn. Hey, bully. You think I got something in the truck for you, don't you? Yeah. No, not today. So I get a view from the bridge of the cattle and my pasture road. And there's the little water hole that they always hang out in. Yeah. Looks like the water's turning green. Yeah. That means we haven't had a good rain for a while. But the water's still flowing through there, so they're still getting some fresh water through here. That's another view. Alright, let's go to the top. Well, at least some salt block's still on the tire. That's good. Looks like I got to push the tire up a little bit. Looks like it's slanted a little bit. But and the oiler, cattle rub oiler is still looking good too. Still in one piece anyway, so I think I need to adjust the rubber on the ends near the wood pallets because it looks like it got shifted a little bit. Okay, I'll do that when I charge it again with some more oil and fly spray. Alright, let's head to the top. Well, I just checked both fences here, the north fence on this side. This is the end, and that's the south fence. Yeah, they're connected to the south and north fence up here, so I can check both fences at the same time in almost the same place. And they're both working good, so all three fences are working good. Alright, I'm gonna head up there and see how my weed spraying did, and on the other end by the east end, check that out too. Well, I'm gonna take a chance and leave the gate open. Cattle are down here on the other pasture, so I think they're gonna stay there for a while. And I'm not gonna be up here very long, a few minutes, and then I'll just come right back. All right. Well, at least I got plenty of hay for next year, or this winter. I mean, this winter, and next spring. And hopefully I'll still get another cutting, which can go there and up by the house if I need to. Okay. Let's check out some weeds that I sprayed last week. Yeah, looks like there's some rain hanging out around me somewhere. I heard some thunder here a while back to the south, so looks like there's some rain clouds back there. We'll see. I wouldn't mind a little rain now, even though I still got some grass to pick up. I'll do that tomorrow if it don't rain. I sprayed the weeds right through here because this is where I usually back up with my trailer to whenever I'm loading cattle here. I sprayed that to keep the weeds down. It looks like I did a pretty good job. Also sprayed around that side of the corral and over there and all the way through the corral. I sprayed it inside. Yeah. All right, that's looking good here. I also sprayed the weeds under this fence and up to the bales. Yeah. I sprayed as far as I could in from outside because the grass is kind of thin underneath the trees there, so that'll be okay. It won't get very thick there. But at least this looks good. All right, don't have to worry about it. Not sure, but I think my phone shut off by itself. But my finger could have hit it. All right. I'm gonna drive to the east end first. Check out the fence there. sprayed a few weeds here. Yeah, mostly sticker weeds and thistle. Yeah. And there were some Jimson weeds up in there too. Whatever. Jimson weeds, the sticker weeds, and thistle. I think that's a thistle there. In there. And I sprayed the weeds on that side, but it doesn't look like they're still green, so I gotta get a closer look. I sprayed those weeds too outside the fence, between the fence and the corn, but I really can't tell any difference. Maybe they're immune to the spray. They look a little yellow, but maybe it's because they were I think they're just a little bit immune to the spray. Certain weeds are. The view from the other side. Some of the weeds died. I can see that some of the weeds died, and some of them are looking yellowish. Some of them are still greenish looking. But maybe it takes longer for them to die. We'll see. Okay, on to the biggest part that I sprayed last week. It's been overcast all day, but now the sun's starting to come out in between the clouds. And this is the big area that I sprayed. Yeah, killed a lot of it. Yeah, I didn't get them all, but I got most of them. Looks like I missed the Jimson weed right there. Yeah, and there's a couple short ones I missed. I'll have to come through here again and get the ones I missed. But there's no hurry, they're still small. Oh, there's one right here. How about that? Yeah. And there's another one over there. Yeah, I missed a few. It's hard. There was a lot of them, but I killed most of them. Okay, I'm going to get a view from the other end. This is the east side looking west. Now I'm on the west side looking east. Yeah, I missed a few in through here. But it's even killing this mint. Yeah, it even killed this mint. I sprayed some of that, so I need to. Looked like some big Jimsons over there. I missed. How did I miss those? I was aiming for the big ones first. Anyway, that's what I got here. I'll have to come back and spray some more, touch up the ones I missed. I even sprayed all the way over to there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let me get another look in a minute from the middle. Look at that. I can't believe I missed that many big ones. How could I miss that many? But there was a lot of them in here, so that's probably why I missed them. Okay, I'll get them next time. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow too, besides the grass. Pick up some grass and spray some more of these weeds. I'm in the middle now looking west. And there's a Jimson weeds that I missed over there. I don't see how I could miss them though. I guess I was concentrating on that stuff on the outside edge. Maybe the wind was blowing against me, I don't know, but I missed them. But these here, look at these. These all died good. Yeah, these were tall too, just like those. But I got all these. That was my goal, of getting these Jimson weeds killed. And I missed a few, so I got to come back and get some more. And when I do, I'll kill some more of that mint there on the edge too, and on this edge while I'm at it. Yeah, and the weeds I sprayed it along the bales and the fence. That worked pretty good there, because that's mostly grass anyway. It kills grass real good. Some weeds, not so much. Yeah, I sprayed this end too, next to the bales. Now I'm at the middle looking east. Yeah, spray worked real good here. Yeah, all these taller ones were Jimson weeds. Yeah. At least I know it kills that mint stuff too. Yeah, over there, and there's some there too. I need to spray that. Yeah, because I was spraying some of this stuff. I'll show you an area that I sprayed just to the mint, and it killed it. Yeah, I sprayed some of this mint going to grow at the edge of the trees. Yeah, all this here I sprayed. Looks like it killed it back, so that's good. At least I know I can spray it and kill it. And there's another section over there that I sprayed, because it's starting to take over. Yeah, it's spreading out. A whole bunch in here now too. I'll get a closer look at that over there. Yeah, you can see where I sprayed through the middle. But that's what it looks like if it's not sprayed or over there. Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of weeds to keep under control here. Because this stuff is just, I never had it before, years and years ago. I never had it, but I don't know where it came from, but it's just spreading because the cattle don't eat it. Yeah, if the cattle don't eat it, it'll spread. Like iron weeds, Jimson weeds, these sticker weeds. The only thing on these sticker weeds, they will eat the seed heads. Yeah, they'll eat them off. But the stickers prevent them from eating the rest. So it must taste good. But this mint, they won't touch it. And the Jimson weeds, I think that's poison too. Okay, that's it. I'm going to head back down and go home. Grass and weed killer worked good on this fence too. I think I've shown this before. Yeah. Yeah, looks good. It's good to keep the fence clean. I don't have to worry about grass grounding it out. Yeah. And I'm ready to head out. Head back to the house. Oh, the cattle. They're all relaxed now. Look at that calf laying in that sand. He likes it. Yeah, I sprayed this fence too. I sprayed all the fences out here, so I'm good to go for a while. Hopefully, not hopefully, but eventually in the fall, when it gets cooler, the weeds will stop growing. Yeah, but I would like the grass to grow as long as it can, so I don't have to feed as much. So if I need to spray again, I will. Yeah, those two calves always hang out together because they were the closest in age. They're only about 2 weeks apart. The white one was March 28th, and the brown one was like April 16th, so only about 2 weeks. The other calf, wherever it is, I don't even see it here. Oh yeah, down here. Yeah, he was June 2nd, so he's like a month and a half. Yeah, younger than that one there. But I think he's already bigger. Anyway, cattle are cooling off, and I'm gonna go home and cool off. And even though it's been overcast all day, sun's coming out now. Now it's starting to heat up. I don't think it got much above 80, but it feels warm right now. It was cooler a little before when I came out, but now the sun's shining. Heats up fast with the sun. Yeah, cattle are comfortable in the water. They got more water now than they had before. Before the flood, in July 16th, before that flood, there was a big sandbar. Came out from out there, came out here. Just left a little gap right through here, where those trees are. That's where the stream started. This here was water, but this is all sand through here. So they gained a lot of water space. Yeah. And there, look at the calves. Creek's flowing still good. Yeah, a creek used to flow through here, see? It used to flow over here, up against this bank. Yeah, from here all the way down. But that flood washed it all out, and now it's flowing down the middle like it's supposed to. Actually, even cut across all the way to the other side over there. Yeah. Okay, that's all for now. I might get another shot from the bridge. Even here I can see that some of these weeds, like that one, and these taller ones, I think they're immune to the spray. Yeah, they built up an immunity to it, or they always had it. Anyway, I can cut them with the lawnmower one of these days. I haven't done that yet. Here's a good place to end it. All right, that's it for today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. I don't ever remember this white heifer hanging out in the water like the rest of the cattle do. She must be more resistant to the heat. Either that or she don't like water. I see her go down to drink every once in a while, but I don't remember seeing her soak in there like the rest of the cattle. Oh well, I'll have to keep an eye on her. She's okay. I think she just don't need to be cooled off. She must repel heat better. I guess, even in the hottest of days, I never saw her in the water. Yeah, she's always up here laying down or laying down somewhere else. Okay, she's got that Italian white genetics. Quinina, Romanola, Marchigiana, and Piedmontese ain't really an Italian white. It's an Italian breed, but I think it's in a different class or something. I forget what the name is. Yeah, Italian whites are considered differently somehow. But even though Piedmontese are white, there's something different about them. Oh, look at that horsefly on that white one. Yeah. All right, that's it for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Looks like this fire is just starting to get started. Just starting to burn. But I'm not gonna hang around and watch it. I'll come back later maybe. Yeah, before the sun goes down, which is just before 8 o'clock now. Yeah, about 7:45 or something like that. Or 7:50. Yeah, I'll come by around 7:30. It's right around 4 o'clock now, so I'll be back in about 3 hours. And if there's anything left, I'll stir it or fix it so it'll keep burning. Okay, it's gonna be a while for those big logs burn up. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, spraying the fence worked pretty good. Looks like there's still a lot of weeds here that are immune too on this side of the fence. The inside is mostly grass and clovers, but this side here is weeds, and just like on the east side there on top, a lot of these they're not getting killed, but I can bring the lawnmower down here and mow some of these down. And if they get too big, I'll just use a little weed cutter and cut them off. All right, that's all for today. Catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, it's about 4:20 p.m. right now, and I don't know exactly when. I think it was about a week ago, maybe a little longer than a week. Not really sure, but it was about a week ago that I cut grass. I can already tell it's growing. I can see the growth in it already, especially over there. Yeah, getting there. Won't be long, I'll be cutting it again. I think I should cut it sooner. If I cut it when it's shorter, then I won't have to rake it up. Yeah, because I think I got enough mulch for my garden now, so maybe I'll cut the grass a little sooner so I can just let it spread and rot. Okay. Before I go in, I'm going to check my rain gauge. There's no rain in it. I just want to get a picture of it. I didn't do that yet. All right. I'll catch you later. I was right. It's right around 80 degrees. And it's been overcast all day with occasional sun shining through. Okay, let me go check the rain gauge. There's no rain, but I want to show it. Well, there's my rain gauge. There's my old rain gauge, the bucket. I call that my bucket rain gauge. I've been using that for years, since I can remember. Dad used to, growing up, Dad always had a rain gauge. And when I first came here in '83, moved here, I had a glass. I think they have glass. It might be plastic, but it's glass or plastic. My new rain gauge is on top of the T-post. It's only like 3/4 inch wide, and I guess I'll compare it. My only problem with those, if I forget during cold weather, and it rains and then it freezes, I always forget to dump out the rain gauge or to put it upside down, and it breaks. I don't know how many times that's happened, so I just gave up on them, and now I use a bucket. Even if there's ice in the bucket usually don't freeze that hard, because it can tolerate some freezing. But anyway, that's where my new rain gauge is, on top of that T-post there. And now I can use it as a comparison for my old-fashioned rain bucket rain gauge. See how accurate my bucket is. Only problem with the bucket is before I can check the water, I gotta level it. I gotta level the bucket out, which takes a little extra effort. Because I gotta have the bucket level before I can check the level of the water in the bucket. One side might be higher than the other if I don't level it. So, but that one there is pretty much level already. I tied it to the T-post so it'll stay that way, hopefully. Yeah, it only goes up to 5 inches, so yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just have to remember to dump it when it gets cold and freezing. I got to make sure to keep it empty. If it gets during wintertime, I need to either take it in the house. Yeah, I'll probably take it in the house. Dad always used to turn them upside down, but I'll just take it in the house unless I forget. Since I'm here, take a look at what's left of my garden. Yeah, lemongrass is growing good. I haven't harvested any fresh lemongrass because I still got plenty dried lemongrass in the house. This is my best crop ever. I got 5 bushes left I think I started out with 9 or 10 little small plants. I mean, on like one blade of grass, or 1 or 2 blades of grass, and look how much they spread out over the summer. Yeah, and when I harvest these in the fall, because I got to harvest them before the first frost, what I'll do, I'll cut them all off. What I do, I tie them up. I take a string and wrap them around and cinch them real tight. Tie them, and then I'll cut them off. Oh, maybe 6 inches off the ground. Yeah, 6 inches from the root, and then I'll dig up the root, and I'll divide it out into sections. I can divide the root ball into sections, different. On these plants here, I might get 10 from each one. I don't know, because I don't have any pots big enough to hold all these. The big things, so I got to divide them up and put them in smaller pots. That way it gives a better chance of the smaller ones surviving the winter inside the house. I may have to build a new place to put them, because my south window is going to be filled up with lemongrass pots now. Anyway, something else that I got growing here that grew good. I never harvested any yet, but the tallest one is over there. Yeah, it got real big. I'll get a closer look at it. It's plants from the Philippines. It's a tree in the Philippines. And there's a few more here. There's a shorter ones in the front. But they get taller than this. They'll get really high. But they normally don't get that high because of the people. The people harvest the leaves. And if you ever see a tree in the Philippines that it looks like it's been cut off 100 times, cut off, grew back, cut off, grew back. That's the in Cebu they call it, or my wife's family is from, they call it kamungay. I don't know if it's Ku or Ka. I think it's Ka, kamungay. But in other parts in the Philippines, they call it malunggay with an M, malunggay, and some of them call it moringa. I think they call it moringa here in this country. Anyway, that's what I brought some seed back in 2017, and I can still grow it, so it still sprouts. But it can't take the cold, so when it gets really cold, I'll cut these off, and I'll dry the leaves, and I'll use the leaves for soups and stuff. But I'm not harvesting any now because I want to get as many as I can while they're growing. Yeah, I just let it grow. Before my wife passed away, we would grow some, and she'd harvest it down to nothing. I mean, she'd leave like one little leaf at the top, or you cut it off. You can cut it off, and plant the stick. Plant the stick and it'll grow another tree. It'll grow another tree. That's what they do there. They take cuttings and grow some more. Okay, because there are very seldom do I see a tree, kamungai tree, that actually has seed pods on it. The seed pods are like a bean. Yeah, it's like a bean with a bunch of seeds in it. And you hardly ever let them get that big. Some people do, yeah, but you hardly see that. But I had one that I let grow up in the Philippines, and I told them don't harvest it, save it for seed. And I guess at least they listened to me for a little while. Next year I came back, it was gone. They had cut it off because it got too big for them. Anyway, that's life. But anyway, that's what they use in Philippines. Kamungai or malunggay or moringa. They use it in everything, all kinds of soups. Yeah. Look at my apple tree. Yeah, the apples are tasty, but they're so small. So small. I got some other plants on the back side. I'll show it to you, but it's sad looking back there. Oh, I like my garden this year. Last year I didn't have nothing. The only thing I had last year was the, what do you call that? The asparagus. Yeah. Yeah. But this year I actually made a garden. I'm glad. It makes me feel good to have a garden, even if there's not much in it. This end of the garden looks more greenish, and the kamungai is way tall over there. I'm gonna let it grow. These here I planted a little later, and so they got a late start. This end of the garden didn't do too good. Cucumbers grew for a while, and I had cucumbers, zucchini, and watermelon. And the first thing that died, I got 4 zucchinis off of that 2 zucchini plants, and then something ate it. And then, but the cucumbers, I got quite a few cucumbers. They're done now though. Something started eating them too. So then the watermelon's growing. I still got a couple watermelons on the other side, and I'll wait and see if they get ripe. But it looks like something's starting to eat them too. Some kind of aphids or something attacking them. And okra, I harvest a few okra, and I ate a few, but I don't really care for okra. I like to grow it because they look nice. And I'll probably harvest some seeds when they get ripe. That okra is from seed that my wife saved. She saved some seed pods, and I planted that. Yeah. Yeah. Then the last thing I planted was this stuff, because I forget what I planted in here originally, but whatever it was, it didn't grow. And then I decided to plant the Brussels sprouts. But look at that. Something's eating that Brussels sprouts, eating the leaves up, so I won't get nothing off of there. And the beans, I harvested a few, but it's just too much. It was too much work to harvest the beans, so I just let them grow. They'll add nitrogen to the soil, so I let them grow. And the last thing I had were some beets. I had a whole bunch of beets there. I had something else there too. I can't remember what it was on this side there. And then actually I had the beets on this side. I forgot what I planted here, but it didn't grow. I forgot. Anyway, I had a few beets growing on this end, and then since the other stuff didn't grow, I decided to take the beets that were growing and transplant them up and down here. But after all that transplanting, I got like 4 plants that actually survived. Well, that's my garden. All right, let me check the other watermelon on the other side. There's a couple small watermelons in there, but something's sucking the juice out of them. But they're still green on the outside, so I'll let them be for now, and I'll wait and see if I get anything out of them. Okay. And the cucumbers, like I said, are dead, and the okra's growing something. And oh, here, now you can get a better look at the kamungai. Yeah, look at that. close enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's tall. Yeah. Now you can see the leaves. I'll get a closer look up at the leaves. Yeah. Well, I'm eating apples, so I can't talk now. Yeah, that's kamungai leaves. Yeah, they'll pick off each end of the leaf and throw away the stem. They'll pick the stems off the leaf, or the leaves off the stems. And then, yeah, look at my little apple. It tastes good. They're just so small. Yep. Yep. There's an art to de-leafing these things from the stems. Yeah. I watched my wife do it so many times. Yeah. Anyway, that's kamungai. Here's the kamungai on the end. Yeah, it's not that tall. It's taller than the one up on the other side, but. And then this one, this is the tallest one. And it actually grows into a tree in the Philippines. But like I said, the Filipinos, they like to harvest it and want them to be a stump with a few leaves growing out of it. Just enough to keep it alive, I guess. Yeah, looks nice. Okay, that's all. Here's the ones in the middle of the box. There's some big leaves there. Yeah. There's some here, and there's some there. What's going on? I hear a cat. I think they're fighting. Underneath the asparagus. And then this tall one here against the apple. Okay. I need to trim my asparagus one of these days too. Alright. Let's end it. Yeah, I still got this pile to pick up. I'll probably work on that tomorrow. Yeah, this one. I got this pile to pick up, or strip to pick up. Look at that. Bud, he's playing with the two little kittens. Playing hide and seek in that asparagus jungle. And I got two long strips on the side of that hill too. Yeah, I think the next time I cut grass, I'll cut it a little shorter. Yeah, I don't cut it shorter. I mean, I'll cut it before it gets too tall, and then I'll just let it spread out. I won't try to pile it up. All right, that's all for today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, it's 7:40 p.m. And still Wednesday, August 14 at 7:40 p.m. Sun just went down. I can still see it through the trees. Right about there. Yeah. And I came out a little late. I'm gonna go down and check that fire down by the big pasture gate. See if I can stoke it and get it all burned up. Well, the cattle are still here, eating the grass, grazing the grass. So I'm gonna go down over there to the left near the gate and check that fire, see how it burned. Oh, look at the moon. Boy, the horseflies are still buzzing around. Look at them. I can hear them. There's so many of them. Oh, yeah. That cow found her baby. He came back up out of the creek. Yeah. Hey, Bole. How you doing, Bole? Yeah, everybody's here. And there's the Highlanders over there. Oh, they stayed. The Highlanders stayed with the herd. How about that? Okay, like I said, it's probably 7:45 now. What do you want, cow? Yeah, I'm gonna recharge your cattle rub oiler with some new oil and fly spray, so maybe that'll help your flies. Okay. All right, I'm gonna check the fire now. Wow, look at that. It almost all burned up. I just got a few sticks, so I'm gonna throw them on there and see if I can burn the rest of it up. But I'm surprised it all burnt so much. Yeah, that's amazing. Look at it, all burnt through here too. Some of the grass anyway. That's as far as it went. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pile that up a little bit more. Well, there aren't very many coals left, but I found a few sticks. These ones here that are sticking up, and that black one over there, that's not a stick. That's a grapevine. So I just left it. Yeah, there's a vine over there going up into that tree. Yeah. Anyway, I did all I could. I was just amazed that this fire burnt so much. It almost burnt completely up. Okay, without any help. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go home now. This will be it then for today. Last look. Cappy's nursing over there. That's the last calf born this year, unless these Highlanders have a calf before the end of December, which might be possible, but probably not. And old bully, you doing okay? Oh, I heard a cat. I heard something. Yeah, everybody's doing good. Look at that. Look at that sky up there. Look at the clouds. I've never seen clouds like that. Yeah. Cool. That looks cool. With the moon too. Okay. That's enough for today. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Look at the Highland girls. Yeah, Highland coos. Yeah. They're with the herd, but they're still separate. Yeah, they like to hang out with each other. Birds of a feather flock together, or should I say, cattle of a something flock together, or herd together. Anyway, that's it for today. Catch you on the next one. Bye. There's an interesting look. Sunset, or after sunset, afterglow. Okay, it's about 7:55 right now p.m. and so the sun's going down earlier and earlier, because around end of June, or end of June, it was going down around 8:20 p.m. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. Catch you on the next one. Bye.